creating another one of my childhood favorites, the Hostess snowball cake. So while the recipes that go into making this cake is pretty simple, I'm not going to say that this whole entire process is that simple, because it does require a couple of special tools and some really fast work. So first of all, I have my best recipe for chocolate cake, which is a 1-bowl mix. And I have all of the dry ingredients, including the sugar, in the bowl. To that, I've added some brewed coffee, some vegetable oil, and a little bit of vinegar to activate that baking soda. Now this was just a half recipe of my chocolate cake, and we're going to be baking the batter into cupcakes, but literally we are only making half-size cupcakes because these little miniature cakes are going to get stuffed with vanilla cream, and then they get plunged into a mold that is filled with marshmallow. So I'm using a 2-ounce scoop, and I'm not even filling it all the way. These cupcake liners are not even getting filled halfway full because we really do want to make these miniature size. So even if you do overfill a couple of the cupcakes like I did here, which normally this would be a great size for a cupcake, but as I said, we need these to be a little bit smaller than your normal size cupcake. So you're just going to cut the top off if you do overfill it slightly. Don't forget, the Hostess snowball cakes are also filled with vanilla cream. So we have to just hollow out a little bit of the center of each cupcake. So I've just added some water, corn syrup, and sugar to my sauce pot, and I'm going to stir that so the sugar gets nice and dissolved. And then we're going to cook this on the stove to 240 degrees Fahrenheit. So just sprinkle that agar over the top, and we're going to whisk that all together and get that cooking. We have to start whipping our aquafaba, which is just liquid from a can of chickpeas, with a little bit of cream of tartar to help it whip. The agar in the marshmallow starts to set really quickly, so you have to transfer this to a pastry bag. You'll have your cupcakes ready to go, and we're going to pipe this straight away into this sphere mold. I played around with the amounts of agar in this marshmallow recipe, and I settled on using just enough to get them out of these molds without breaking. And I didn't want to use too much because agar desserts can tend to get really rubbery fast. It is a tricky ingredient to work with, and my first test on these was like a rubber ball. But don't worry, I explain all about working with agar on my website, and it's really okay if they do break slightly. We are going to smother these in coconut flakes, just like the real Hostess snowball cakes from our childhood. I really hope you're going to give this recipe a try. It's not so much difficult as it just requires fast hands and some planning and organization. And these snowball cakes are even better than the ones we used to eat. Moist chocolate cake stuffed with vanilla cream. The vegan marshmallow is so soft and melt in your mouth delicious. So go grab the recipe at Gretchen'sVeganBakery.com. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy vegan baking. Bye for now.